to our practice session for today. To begin, I would like you to sit in easy pose, and you don't need a lot of props today. Maybe just have a pillow or a blanket nearby. We're going to start by getting really quiet and still and just getting center before we begin our movements. So go ahead and close your eyes. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands into prayer position and press the back of the thumbs into the chest, perhaps into the breastbone. Fan those fingers open as you press the palms together. Pressing the back of the thumbs into the chest, lifting that chest, lowering the shoulders back and down, and reaching the crown of your head up to the ceiling. Nice long spine. Imagine someone has a golden thread attached to the crown of your head and they're just gently tugging it upwards. And the breath is deep. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, nose. Inhale, nose. Exhale, nose. Inhale, nose. Exhale, nose. Good. I'm feeling maybe a little more centered now. Let's go ahead and begin our movements. So we're going to take our hands on the shins or the front of the legs and bring our chest forward. Chin comes forward, open in that back body, nice rounded back, and exhale, coming into a cat back. Inhale, coming forward, reaching the chin and chest and belly forward. Exhale, rounding everything back and down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So you're rocking on that bottom. You're really pulling hard on those legs to help you round up that back body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going. Next time you come forward, reach your right arm up to where the wall and ceiling meet and relax it back down. Left arm comes next. Relax it down. Keep it going. And next time, if it's okay with your body, lift both arms up and hold on. Up and hold on. Up. Holding on. 3 more times. Up. Good. Opening in the throat and the chest as you reach. Rounding up those shoulder blades as you come back. And sit up nice and tall. Let's go ahead and switch so that the other leg is in front. Probably feeling warm now, feeling that back awakening. We're going to move into a twist. So sit up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. And take your right hand to the outside of the left thigh before you even think about moving that spine over to the left. We're going to take our left hand and press into yoga fingertips. So that means that your fingertips are going to be pressed into the floor and the rest of the hand raises up. It's going to help prop our chest up and lower the shoulders back and down. So you've got your hand to the outside of the left thigh, your left hand pressed into the floor directly behind the spine. Press your left shoulder down into those fingertips. Lift the chest, crown of the head reaches up, and we're going to twist from a nice straight spine. Bring the belly around first, then the chest, and then the chin. Use the leverage of that left hand right hand on the left thigh to help you continue to twist, even if it's just a centimeter every 10 seconds or so. Breath is nice and deep. We want to fill the belly with air and feel that squeeze in the internal organs. Come around a little deeper to the left, finding space somewhere along that long spine where you can get just that much more of a stretch out of the back body. Good, and slowly relax it back to center. Hands on those knees. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale, relax them back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. One more time. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Let's move to the other side. So press your yoga fingertips on the right hand into the floor directly behind you. Press that right shoulder down into the fingertips and take your left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Now we're going to bring the belly around first, then the chest, and then the chin. Holding it and breathing. See if you can come around a little deeper to the right. Beautiful. Slowly relax it back to center. Hands on those knees. We're going to inhale our shoulders back and up. Exhale them forward and down. Inhale back, up. Exhale forward and down. One more time. Inhale back and up. Exhale forward and down. Beautiful work. So from here, I just want you to come into a forward fold. So you're sitting in your easy position. You might want to switch legs if your hips are at all uncomfortable so that the other one is in front. Wherever you're able to come down forward, just use your arms for support. If you can come down nice and flat, that's great. If you don't have flexibility there yet, don't worry. If you need to place a blanket or a pillow underneath your head for support, you can do that as well. Just want to feel that extension in the spine along the tailbone, up through the lower back, and rounding up all the way to the base of the head and neck. And go ahead and walk your hands in toward your upper body and sit up nice and tall. So we're going to stretch those legs out a comfortable distance. And I want you to activate through your legs and make sure that your knees and toes are pointing directly up toward the ceiling. It's really important that you don't turn those toes in because that's going to make a whole different stretch. Same thing, if you turn those toes out, it makes an entirely different stretch on a different part of our legs and hips and pelvis. So for this pose and series, we're going to keep the knees and toes pointing up. Chest is lifted, shoulders are back and down, spine is nice and long. So from this position, we are going to turn our upper bodies out over toward the left big toes. Left foot is nice and flexed, right foot still flexed, but we want to engage that right butt cheek down to the ground. So I want you to imagine that butt cheek is glued to the floor as we move through this. Inhale, stretch the arms up, and pouring forward from a glued down right butt cheek, I would like you to drop your upper body out over that left leg. Hold on somewhere to the leg or that flexed foot if you're able to, and relax the chest and the nose out over that left leg. Remember, right butt cheek is glued down, feet are flexed, legs are very active. All the muscles in your calves and thighs are engaged. Inhale, exhale, come down a little deeper into your fold over that left leg, reaching the crown of the head long toward the top of your left foot. Inhale, exhale, fold deeper. Try not to let that right leg relax, keep it engaged. Lots of activity going on right now. Keep the breath nice and deep. All right, now we're going to take our left hand and place the pointer and middle finger and thumb around the left big toe. If you can't quite reach that far, it's okay. You can hold on to your ankle or your calf, or you can place a strap of some sort around the base of the foot. Now we're going to take our right hand and place it on the right shoulder and open our chest up toward the ceiling. Reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling and then pull on that left leg or strap or foot. As you open your chest, open your palm toward the ceiling on that right hand and hold this really wonderful celebratory pose. Feet are both still flexed. Shoulders relaxed. Now we're going to come back into the fold over the left leg. Engage through your legs again, flex those feet, reach that right arm up and over, following your hand with your eyes. Hold on somewhere to the leg or foot. Perhaps now you have a lot more flexibility. Keep that right butt cheek pressed into the floor as you lower the upper body over that left leg. Hopefully you have found quite a bit of flexibility after lifting and lowering back down. Keep those legs active, feet flexed, breath deep. And then drop your hands and arms down at your sides. And we're going to slowly drag them along the floor as we stack the spine. One section of the spine lifting at a time, getting nice and tall. Good. Okay, moving into the other side. Go ahead and flex your feet. Activate through the back of the legs, sitting up nice and tall. And go ahead and move that upper body in the direction of your right big toe. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Glue that left butt cheek down to the ground and fold your upper body over that right leg. Hold on somewhere to the leg, ankle, foot, or toes, and drop your nose down towards your knee. Keep that left butt cheek glued down as you pour the upper body over the leg. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold on to your big toe or the base of your foot or leg. If you've got that toe, wrap the pointer, middle finger, and thumb. And rainbow arch that left arm up, holding on to that right leg or foot. Pull with the right hand, extend, opening the chest, and open the left palm toward the ceiling. Hold it and breathe. Feet stay flexed, legs super active. Lots going on here. All right, engaging those legs again. Fully rainbow arch back over that right leg. Drop the nose toward the knee. Left butt cheek stays glued down. Hopefully you found a little extra flexibility now as you melt back in. Relax the arms on the ground, relax your feet. Slowly drag those arms and hands along the floor as you stack the spine into straightness. Beautiful. Press into those thighs. In fact, bring the legs together and use the pads of your hands to really press down and in into those IT bands on the sides of the legs, quads on the top. Lots of pressure to help loosen up those muscles. Very nice. All right, let's move into an all fours position. Hands are going to be underneath shoulders, knees under hips. And we're going to move in a horizontal plane. Back of the head is going to be an extension of the spine to begin. So look at the space between your thumbs. And we're going to fan our right ribs by bringing the left butt cheek to the left shoulder and look past your left shoulder at your left heel. Come back to center, inhale, and exhale to the right. Right butt cheek coming to right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Keep it going. Fanning the ribs on one side and crunching the ribs on the other. Good. Come back to center with that. And we're going to move into our down dog position. So you'll see I just moved the blanket out of the way because I want to use the stickiness of the mat for my down dog position. So let's tuck the toes underneath, drop the bottom down to the heels, ears between the arms, straighten those legs. Take puppy dog if you need to. Bicycle your knees a little bit as you work those heels down into your mat. Relax the head and neck fully. Releasing the crown of the head toward the floor. And let's hold this and breathe. Good. Bicycle your knees again. And then press those heels in. Relax the head and neck. Turn the head to the left. Come back to center. Turn the head to the right. Come back to center. Head left. Come back to center. Head right. One more time in each direction. And back to center. Good. Go ahead and drop your knees. Untuck your toes. And place your elbows directly where your hands are under those shoulders. Cup one hand inside the other. And now we're going to move into Dolphin Pose, which you'll see is a kind of exaggerated version of down dog. Toes are tucked. Drop that head down and straighten through the legs. You're going to want to walk your feet a little closer to the head and press into your forearms like you're trying to push the floor away from you. A lot more intensity in the stretch of the back of the legs and a lot of work going on as you push those forearms into the floor. Try to relax through the head and neck. It's okay if you have a nice long neck and the crown of the head is resting in the floor, but try not to compress the neck into the floor. If at any time you need to come out of this, of course, come back to all fours, take a break, and come back when you're ready. It's always good to have the head below the heart. And down dog and dolphin, these kind of poses help us do that. It increases the circulation. The deep breathing helps oxygenate the blood. It's just good on so many levels. Drop those knees down, untuck the toes. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Excuse me. Back to our side to side movement. And come back to center. Let's go through that series of down dog and dolphin one more time. Tuck the toes underneath, drop the bottom down to the heels, ears between the arms, straighten those legs. Relax the head and neck, hold it and breathe. Drop those knees down, untuck the toes, drop down to your forearms, cupping one hand inside the other. Tuck the toes underneath, drop the bottom to the heels, ears between the arms or elbows, and Straighten through the legs, perhaps walking them forward just a little bit. Holding on. Pushing the floor away from you with those forearms. Relax through the head and neck. Beautiful. Bend those knees, untuck the toes, and relax your bottom down to your heels. Make space between the legs for your belly and chest to rest, and then relax on your forehead and sweep the arms around and back of you in pose of the child. Scan the body and see if there's anywhere you're holding tension or tightness, and try to relax and release there. Sweep the arms around in front of you and go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Wonderful. All right, so we're going to move now into some work on our tricep push-ups. So we're going to do 3 sets of 10 tricep push-ups, and you will pick your modifications as needed. So if you need those knees under the hips, go for it. If you need to drop them back, go for it. If you just want to raise one leg, that's absolutely fine. If you can do it with both legs up, even better. So go ahead and pick your position that you're going to be in. Inhale, exhale, down, directly down with those elbows, down and back. Good. Inhaling, exhale down for 2. Inhale up. Exhale down 3. Body is nice and planked out in the center. Inhale up. Exhale down for 4. Inhale up. Push the floor away from you. Exhale down for 5. Inhale up. Exhale down 6. Inhale up. Exhale down 7. Inhale up. Exhale down 8. Inhale up. Good. Drop those knees down, untuck the toes, and stretch your arms forward and relax on your forehead. All right, let's come back into the work. Pick your modification or lack of modification, and let's begin. Inhale, exhale down and up, down and up, down and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and up. Beautiful work. Untuck the toes, knees come down, rest on your forehead with the arms long. Good. Come back up. Last set of 10. Get in place. Get ready. Inhale. Exhale down and up. Down and up. Let's go for 3. Up. 4. Up. 5. 6. 7. 3 more. 3. 2. Last one. Beautiful. Knees come down, bring them under the hips, hands under shoulders. Take your right hand, slide the back or the front, the back of the right hand along the floor and rest on your right ear and your right shoulder. Take your left hand, reach it up toward the ceiling. If you're able to, you can wrap that left hand around the right hip and in front of the right thigh. If you can't quite do that, you can have that left arm long or use the left hand next to your face to help hold you up and balanced. Stay balanced. Right from that chest and shoulder work into the stretch of the chest and shoulders. Also getting a twist here. Deep, deep breathing to return the breath and heartbeat back to normal. Good. Release that hand. Bring it down next to the face. Left hand next to the face. Slide the right arm out from underneath you. Place it under the right shoulder. Inhale, droopy cow belly. Look up. Exhale, round into cat back. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And back to a flat back. Slide the back of the left hand under the right shoulder. Rest on your left ear. Reach your right arm up. Hold that hand toward the ceiling or wrap your hand around the back body to the front of the left thigh. Hold it and breathe. All right, let's remove that right hand from the sky and place it back on the floor and come back to all fours. Inhale, droopy cow belly, look up. Exhale, round into cat back. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. All right, let's go ahead and rest on our backs. Moving toward that section of class. Stretch yourself out in corpse pose, relaxing the feet away from one another. Ideally, no part of the feet or legs is touching each other or anything else around you. Same thing with the arms, no part of the arms touching the torso in this region. And the fingertips curl up toward the ceiling. Just begin to really imprint the back body on the floor beneath you. Feeling connected and rooted in. We're going to move into a hip bridge. So bring those heels in close to the bottom and rest the arms up overhead. We're going to take our time to come up into this and also to come out of it. So heels are underneath the knees, feet are parallel to one another, toes pointing to the short end of the mat, and your heels are only a couple inches away from the bottom, or as close as you can get them. We're going to slowly peel the spine away from the floor, one section at a time. As you come up, keep that chin tucked into the chest and get that belly nice and high. Press into your feet, and if you'd like, you can even lift those heels up to get some more height. Now, belly is going to rise and fall. The deeper you breathe, you'll be able to see it. So nice deep inhale, and then exhale, letting go. Press into those glutes. Press into the top of the thighs. Press into your heels or toes or both. And press into your shoulder blades or the tops of the shoulders, whatever surface you have. Press into the floor in the upper body, rounding the spine as much as possible with the breath. If you have your heels lifted, go ahead and drop it down. We want to have a nice stable footing as we come down. So I want you to take your time, dropping one section of the spine at a time, starting at the shoulders and moving down very slowly and easily. So it's kind of like a balloon is deflating and just floating down to your mat. Take your time, probably about midway with the spine now. Keep that tailbone tucked. Coming down, very last. Good. Now pull those knees into the chest. Wrap your hands or arms around those legs or the back of the thighs if you need to, and make yourself a nice ball. We're going to rock to the left and right. Rock left, rock right. Should feel like a nice massage on the back body after that bridge. bring that to center and drop those feet down to the floor. So for our final movement today, before final relaxation, we're going to do a floor-assisted spinal twist. So stretch those arms out. I'm gonna change directions here so I can get my arms into T position. Heels are going to be up toward the bottom. And let's bring the feet and knees right next to one another. Lift your right leg up, and you can just cross the ankle if that's easiest for you, just above the knee. Or if you're able to deeply cross those legs, go ahead and drop that right leg deeply over the left leg. Stack a blanket or pillow underneath your left hip if needed. Otherwise, drop your legs to the left and the head is going to relax to the right. Take some nice deep breaths, lowering the right thigh closer to the floor and that right ear closer to the floor. Just letting gravity do the work. Go ahead and bring your nose and knees back to center. Uncross the right leg from the left. Bridge that spine up. Pressing it back down nice and straight. Arms back in T position. Lift that left leg up. Cross the ankle just below the knee or the leg fully over to the right. Drop your legs to the right. And your head is going to relax to the left. And let's bring our nose and knees back to center. Uncross that left leg from the right. Bring those heels up underneath the knees. Bridge up and bridge back down. Pressing all the sections of the spine into the floor and stretch yourself out for final relaxation in corpse pose. If you'd like to place a blanket or bolster pillows underneath your knees, go for it. But we want to just relax the head and neck, back body, down. Fingertips curl up toward the ceiling, feet fall away from one another. This is when we let all of the good work that we've just done soak into the body and mind. Gently and easily becoming aware of your body, resting on the floor. Go ahead and open the eyes. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll over to your right side and just let that spine hang for just a moment as you take a couple deep breaths. And when you're ready, use that left arm to press yourself gently up to sitting. Great job today, everyone. I hope you feel wonderful, relaxed, rested. But also, the body is longer and lengthened. All right, until next time, namaste.